Erd-Cartoon is sending false copyright strikes. Now, I've made a video about this guy a couple of weeks ago now. Well, apparently he's now sending out false copyright strikes and is essentially breaking the law in the process. Then, when he was confronted about this, pretty much tried to stand on business and isn't willing to let go. Now, for those of you that are a little bit confused, let me give you some backstory. I made a video on a YouTuber called Erd-Cartoon called The Worst Kids Cartoon Channel. Pretty much this channel uses the Amazing Digital Circus and other kids shows like Inside Out 2 to make weird brain rot and even sus animations. Now the thing is, I'm not the only one that's made videos about this channel. A YouTuber called Villainy, I hope I'm saying that right, has made many videos about Erd-Cartoon before, but not only Erd-Cartoon. Apparently there's another channel out there called GM Craft, which when you compare these channels side by side, they honestly look identical. Well, it turns out they're actually two different people with different content apparently. Now Villainy didn't just make videos about Erd-Cartoon, but also GM Craft, as their videos are pretty much the exact same, in terms of being weird sus brain rot. Now everything seems fine and dandy about these two videos until I received an email randomly a few hours ago from Villainy, this YouTuber. Hi Glider Guy, I recently watched your video on Erd-Cartoon and it was excellent. I wanted to reach out because Erd-Cartoon in collaboration with GM Craft has taken a shot at my channel. They've issued copyright strikes targeting harmless 16-second clips in my critique videos and shows the title of the videos that she's made. It's blatant abuse of copyright, especially since their content is derivative from Glitch's franchise, a property neither of them owns. Pretty much referring to the fact that the Amazing Digital Circus is not owned by Erd-Cartoon or GM Craft. They literally took it from Glitch, who is the YouTube channel that uploaded the Amazing Digital Circus. This is bigger than just me though. If they succeed in weaponizing copyright strikes, it sets a dangerous precedent for commentary creators. And that is absolutely right, bro. This is definitely not the first time we've had YouTubers that commentary YouTubers react to and then they just copyright strike that, you know, the video is criticizing them. We've had Benji X Scarlet, we've had Brent Rivera, we've had Manny Show's management. We've had so many of these situations happen before, and for some reason YouTube still aren't doing anything about it. This continues to happen and it is so dangerous. And firstly, right off the bat, I want to mention how absolutely pathetic it is that channels like this and Benji X Scarlet target smaller channels. Villainy has 17,000 subscribers, bro, which isn't tiny by any means, but you can imagine from her perspective, it's nearly impossible to get any type of support on her own for something like this. Look, bro, it's no coincidence that I made the exact same video as Villainy, which is a commentary reaction video about Erd-Cartoon about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I, Glider Guy, have not received any copyright strike from that. These two dumbasses, Erd-Cartoon and GM Craft, wouldn't dare to do this to a YouTuber that's verified and actually has people that can back them up like I can. It's just pathetic, bro. These copyright abusing scumbags only target smaller people because they know they can't do anything about it. Also, I've mentioned this before whenever I talked about Benji X Scarlet sending out copyright strikes to other people, but for those that don't know what happens when you actually get a copyright strike, the first one is a warning, but once you get 3 copyright strikes on your channel gets deleted. Like just poof, disappears, it's gone. It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 subscribers or 10 million, you instantly get taken down. It's a completely broken system because realistically anyone can just file false copyright strikes to get your videos taken down, but whenever you appeal those false copyright strikes, you have to wait like a week for the person to respond, which not only kills the momentum of your video, but puts your livelihood and channel at risk, which by the way, that is completely illegal, and if you do that, you will get taken to court, so, you know, don't get any funny ideas. Pretty much what I'm saying here is that copyright strikes are no joke and should never be taken lightly. Anyways, then I asked Villainy to add me on Discord, and pretty much she got back to me with this. Hey, thanks for getting back to me, here's the situation. And she pretty much just says, you know, Erd-Cartoon and GM Craft are the ones involved, and pretty much what's happened here, to get into more specifics, Erd-Cartoon filed a 7-day takedown notice over 16 seconds of Villainy's video against him, which is called Why Are You Still Uploading? Stop That. And then GM Craft issued an immediate takedown, meaning, you know, the strike is already there, for another 16-second segment in a video called Please Consider Removing Your Channel. Incredible titles, by the way. And we're gonna get to some emails between Villainy and GM Craft and Erd-Cartoon because she actually got in contact with these two. But right here we have a summary. They've also threatened 5 more strikes unless I delete all my videos critiquing them. Absolute scum, bro. And I know for a fact that these people are only targeting Villainy because she has a smaller subscriber count. Again, Erd-Cartoon, if you're watching this video, I dare you to try and copyright strike my video talking about you. You wouldn't dare, and you wouldn't dare in a million years, because you know for a fact that I'm taking you to court and you'd lose that. But anyways, Villainy then talks about the hypocrisy, which is a very good point here. Their own content is based on Glitch's IP, which is, you know, the creator of Amazing Digital Circus, yet they're weaponizing copyright against transformative fair use critique. It should be noted as well that, like, these videos that are being copyright strike takedown are in no way breaking copyright law. They're absolutely fair use. It's literally like it's very similar to the content that I make, where I like take videos, react to it, show clips, and give my commentary over it. It's pretty much the exact same thing that Villainy does in her videos. Now we have what's at stake. 2 strikes are now already on my channel from their collaborative efforts, and they're trying to get me removed entirely, which is absolutely true. If they succeed, it says a dangerous president. Thanks for stepping up, let me know how I can help. Then I asked some extra questions because I wasn't really sure if Erd-Cartoon and GM Craft were separate people at this point, so I kind of just asked for some more screenshots. And Villainy confirmed that yes, like these two are different people. And then Villainy showed me a screenshot of a YouTube dashboard, which as you can see in this screenshot down here, it says active copyright strikes 1 of 3. And there's also a community guideline strike, which is for a separate thing. It was some Benji X Scarlet video, you know, it was taken down for nudity. It was some like bogus thing. But pretty much the important thing to note here is that this 1 out of 3 copyright strikes is going to turn into 2 out of 3 in a couple of days, because GM Craft sent an immediate takedown, meaning that, you know, like Villainy already has the strike for that. But Erd-Cartoon sent down like this delayed request thing, which means like it takes 7 days for the video to go down. I don't really understand why that's a thing, but that's pretty much what's happening. So in 7 days, this will turn into 2 out of 3. And then yeah, bro, pretty much Erd-Cartoon and GM Craft, if they want to, they can literally just, you know, send another copyright strike, and there goes Villainy's channel. I'm not sure if Villainy does this for a job, but like, I mean, it doesn't really matter, bro. 17k subscribers can just go down the drain like that if Erd-Cartoon feels like it, and if GM Craft feels like it. So obviously after Villainy received these copyright strikes, obviously she, you know, contacted GM Craft, who is the person who, like, firstly sent the copyright strike immediately. Dear GM Craft, I hope this message finds you well. I'm reaching out in relation to the recent copyright strike on my video, and just explains, like, this is the video, this is what you did, like, you know, this is completely fair use. I'm not gonna read all of this, you guys can pause and read it if you want. But then about 3 hours later, GM Craft actually replied, which, you know, I'm very shocked about. Hello, thank you for writing. Unfortunately, I won't be able to withdraw the strike, as your call to delete my channel partially worked and I received yellow coins on certain videos, plus comments from a large number of people that they came from you. So first of all, GM Craft is like referring to the fact that Villainy made a video saying please delete your channel, which in my opinion is just a funny title. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Also, you're talking about I received yellow coins on certain videos. Pretty much what he's saying there is that his videos got demonetized. First of all, GM Craft, I hope you do realize that your content shouldn't be monetized in the first place. It's completely disgusting. I don't know how YouTube monetizes in the first place. Secondly, just because Villainy made a video against you and it got, you know, 500,000 views or something like that, or 200,000 views I think it was, doesn't mean YouTube are gonna demonetize your video because of Villainy's video. That's not how monetization works. I've had many videos in the past where I'll upload the video and it'll be monetized, and then like a few days or a week after, it'll randomly just become unmonetized. Villainy had nothing to do with your videos getting demonetized, you absolute dumbass. You do realize that that kind of just happens on YouTube. Videos get demonetized out of nowhere all the time. It was quite frustrating when a video gains 500,000 views and goes on, but after the yellow coin, the recommendations drop. I recommend you choose another niche and create content without such appeals, respecting the labor of others. Best regards. Is this guy actually thick? Like, genuinely, what is this response? Villainy's just come to you saying, hey, you falsely copyright striked me, like, what are you doing? Remove this now. And your response is, hey, like, it's really sad, my video got demonetized and my recommendations dropped. No one cares, GM Craft. We literally could not care less if your video got demonetized. Like, bro, like, quit this sob story. Villainy has nothing to do with your video getting demonetized. That is all your fault. You make weird kids content and make it sexualized. It is your own fault your video gets demonetized. And even if it was Villainy's fault, let's say that Villainy was the person that got your video demonetized. That doesn't give you the right to send a false copyright strike. Like, bro, copyright law has got nothing to do with your video getting demonetized. Copyright takedowns are supposed to be used when someone, you know, blatantly re-uploads your videos or something like that, takes your work and doesn't transform it. All Villainy did, like I've said before, is take, you know, short clips out of your video and just react to them and give her commentary over the top. So obviously Villainy replied, and again, there's a lot of words on screen. I'm not going to read it. You guys can pause the video and read it if you want to. And pretty much Villainy is saying, like, that is absolutely bogus. Like, you're clearly breaking the copyright rules. Like, your channel can literally be terminated for breaking copyright rules. And pretty much she said, you know, I'm going to give you 12 hours to respond, and if you don't, then I'm going to make a video about it and talk about this. So then about 40 minutes later, GM Craft reached out again. Hello, that's a good text. The only thing I'd say is that you are parasitalizing on other people's videos. I don't know what that means. You could create content that you see yourself, beautiful animations, etc. Not using other people's videos in such a way and calling for deletions. Alright, GM Craft, I don't know what you think you're doing here, talking about what type of content we should be making. You're really gonna tell Villainy what type of content she should be making making when just looking at your channel, you are the biggest loser ever. Look at the content that you make. This is what you do for a job. You take The Amazing Digital Circus, which by the way is completely, like, you are such a hypocrite for this. How are you gonna send out a copyright strike to someone else when you use someone else's work, The Amazing Digital Circus, and make weird sus animations out of it? Your whole career is based on The Amazing Digital Circus. If I were Glitch, the YouTuber who made The Amazing Digital Circus, I'd be copyright striking you, bro. You have no right to sit there telling people what content they should be making and, don't make videos about me. We are allowed to make criticism videos about you, GMcraft, and we will continue to make videos about you. You hold no grounds to copyright strike takedown somebody's video for criticizing you. And then this dumbass tries to do this. I propose this compromise. Here we go. I delete the strike from your channel, and you in turn delete the video about the channel GMcraft and the channel ErdCartoon. This video links the first one, and this video links the other one. If you agree, let me know. Otherwise, I will ask the guys to finish what they started and throw more than 5 strikes on the videos you took without permission, which will bring your channel down. I think this is the perfect proposal to save your channel and keep our channels running smoothly. Get out of here, you absolute sod. Oh my god, GMcraft, this is laughable. Like, this is actually insane. The fact you actually think this is a, quote, perfect proposal is diabolical. It's hilarious. How about this proposal, GMcraft? How about YouTube takes your channel down for even threatening to send 5 copyright strikes over to Valaney? Absolutely incredible. I can't believe this is actually a real thing I'm reading. That is not a compromise, GMcraft. That is you getting your way, and that's absolutely not gonna happen. Valaney should not have to take down any videos against you. There is absolutely nothing wrong with them. Again, I have to keep reiterating this. These are reaction commentary YouTubers about your terrible content. You have no grounds to send copyright removal takedowns and send copyright strikes to this channel, you absolute scumbag. And then we move on to some more complaining from GMcraft, complaining about the yellow coin as if Valaney has anything to do with, your videos getting, like, demonetized. I want to show you how the yellow coin affects the video, since you and I have different experiences, and my experience to me is that the performance drops to 0. In this video, you can see that there were great shows, but after your subscribers who left comments and complained, the show drops. Your show is not great. Your show is absolutely disgusting. GMcraft, you depict children's characters in sexualized positions, and you call that a great show. You are disgusting. Anyways, it goes, when the yellow coin is removed, the recommendations is restored, and it is bad for the channel. Strikes, of course, have a worse effect. Accordingly, using my content is the way you devalue my labor. And guess what, GMcraft? She is allowed to do that. We are allowed to criticize your content. There is nowhere in the YouTube rules that states if we criticize your content, you're allowed to send copyright takedowns. You absolute tool. Valaney then sent me a DM saying, side note, the active community guideline strike is unrelated to all this, talking about, the Benji X Scarlet thing, whatever. And then as you can see, I'm gonna show 2 screenshots on screen right now. The first video right here that says pending removal is from ErdCartoon, and then the second screenshot saying please consider removing your channel, the video that actually got removed was from GMcraft. So this is mostly a GMcraft problem. ErdCartoon is still a part of this. I'm still definitely not happy with ErdCartoon, but GMcraft is the person talking in these emails, so GMcraft is the one who we're really going after here. But essentially they're both involved, and they both are doing the exact same thing, which is abusing the copyright system, which is absolutely disgusting. So look, I guess this is a message to YouTube right now. Like, bro, how does this situation keep happening? How, like, every single month are we having new people sending copyright takedowns illegally and having nothing done about them? Benji X Scarlet, who sent copyright strikes to 2 people that we know of, still has his channel up and running to this day and is still monetized. And I can guarantee, even if this situation gets resolved with Valaney, like, nothing will be done about it. ErdCartoon and GMcraft will still be allowed on YouTube, which is totally just ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, I got really heated over that, but I mean, like, I just hate it when people abuse the copyright system and especially target smaller channels. It's just totally, like, ridiculous. It's absolutely pathetic. Anyways, I'm done with these 2 dumbasses. Click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe.